taking over this vlog. I mean, I'm taking over this live stream. Hello there, everybody. Maggie? Oh, there you are. Hey, sweetheart. I was wondering where you were. Good girl. Oh. I bit my own lip. Oh. Yeah, we had burgers and fries. Very good. Oh my God. Carol says, I thought you're not doing night live. Carol, you goof. You goof. I said not all the time. But tonight I'm doing it. And right now. She's a goofball. It's a good goofball. You can always tell how far behind you are in the stream by tapping the right part of the screen. Just kept going like that until the number stopped. Sometimes that don't always work. Orange. These are good. Yeah, I got a lot of candy. 3 beautiful people is here. Is here. You. That might be a little better. It might not, so. Yeah, I think that's a little better. The kids that's young, like 8, 9, and they know what the lifestyle is going to be, and they're lesbian or bi or whatever, or gay, and they tell their parents, I just want everybody to know so I don't have to hide anything. I was on the Director bus going downtown, and the mother and father said to the girls, are you sure? You might get shunned. Because if they're going to shun me, that means that they're not my real friends or family. I go, okay, it's your business. So I turned and went, good for you. It's good to be honest about yourself. Well, the father says, do you think I should stop? No, let her tell. So I've seen them quite a few months later, and he says everything went fine. He says the girl's father said, well, my father started teasing her, and then told me, he says, no, that's good for you. She can't get pregnant. And then the girl says, I can still get pregnant. I just don't have any. I don't like boys. I'd rather have a girlfriend. He says, okay, we don't have to worry about you going out to get pregnant. She goes, oh, okay, yeah, that's right. Oh, I had people, I lost them all. Mm-hmm. Sorry. There was this one old lady kept giving this one girl the piece of candy every day. It was sugar free. It was different candies every day, but kept giving it to her. So she always put it in this jar that she kept in the refrigerator because she did not like the candy, but she was not going to tell the woman no. And then she had tons of them. It says once you put it in a decorative bag, make it all nice, put a Christmas ribbon on it, and hand it back to her. Merry Christmas. I put this little bag of candy together for you. And she'll love it. She'll love it. It's not that sugar-free crap, is it? I was giving them to you because my doctor said I can have the regular one. I wasn't diabetic. She goes, oh, I wasn't eating them because they were horrible. And the little girl says, well, you could keep them in the case of emergency. She goes, that's true. For the relatives. That was so funny. They told my meme, like for a year, the doctor said that she was a diabetic. It was in her wrote it down. Someone wrote it. Said that it's in your file. You're a diabetic now. Oh, I am. Yeah, I came back. Yeah. So a year later, I guess she had a new doctor. Says, you're not no diabetic. Well, that's what they told me. I've been not having no sweets for a year, man. I'm gonna make it up. One time, the doctor wanted her to gain weight. She was such a petite person. At one point, she was not even 100 pounds. And when she got to 102 pounds, she went on a diet to lose that 2 pounds. Watch, nobody will come. Because I wanted to come live. I watched, nobody will come. It happened before. hmm I wanted to work on this. Sorry, I'm hyper. Oh, ow. Ooh, ee, ooh, ah, chee, chang, bada, bing, bing. Hey, Courtney, how are you? I'm so glad you showed up. I was saying, what, since I went live at night instead of going, I was hanging out with the puppy. She's sleeping, so I took her out before I came on. Uh, I'm gonna go live. I said, what? Nobody will come. She's doing good. She's getting better at going out. I think it's gonna be better when she can fit into a harness. She's too she's too small. She's too little. Hey, Crisco, how are you? Oh, and what do you think? I'm pretty good, Courtney. Yeah, I'm pretty good. Aren't they good? I couldn't stop eating them, so that's not good either. But yeah, she's 4 months old. April 1st, she was 4 months. What the four? I think tomorrow she's 4 months in 1 week. No, I don't think I have. But I'll know. I know. I'll know. I like them. Yes. Doesn't it look awesome? This is Kirby's new book, Alien Worlds. Hmm. Yeah, apple fritters are yummy. My mom bought them one time, and I'm like, I came home from school. I seen them on the table. I'm like, she put one on my plate, tall glass of milk. I ate one. She ate one. She goes, let's eat both of them. So we both had two of them in the second glass of milk. Yeah, I was not hungry for supper that night. She goes, maybe we shouldn't do that no more. I'm like, probably not. I'm not hungry. No. Oh, I didn't put. Oh, yeah, I did. So I think the first one. No, it's not back there. I did two. It's in my finished pages. This is the first one I did. Yeah, they're really good. And I finished that. What, today? Yeah, I finished that today. That's the second one. That's not my finished pages, but that one is. Yeah, so me and my mom had two of those. And she goes, well, I'll go to McDonald's and get cheeseburger. No, Big Mac. So she got two Big Macs, the largest fry, and she bought a couple 2 liters of sodas. And that lasted a while because I didn't really drink a lot of soda back then. I was a kid, and I got soda, but my mom gave it to me. Thank you. I was getting all the laundry together, and because getting it out of the dryer, I didn't bring my hamper, and so I just laid it all a certain way, and I carried it. But the dog was there, so threw her blanket down and says, "Bring that to your bed." She did attempt to drag it, but she didn't. But she decided to lay down on it instead. So good thing about um this book, it's about aliens. It could be anything. Oh yeah. So if she's chewing on something that's not her toys, you take the item away. No, not this, and hand her one of her toys. So here, you chew your toys. You play with your toys. Hey there, Carol. How are you? She hasn't mastered it yet. I've only done two of them so far. I do feel like she's just lazy. Yeah, she could be just lazy. There was this one woman. Her husband told me that they had a pair of Great Dane dogs, and they went shopping for a pair of shoes for them to chew on, and because the wife said, "You're crazy." Says that's the only way to stop chewing all our shoes is to get them their own. The owner of the store even let the dogs come in, and they picked the same pair of shoes. So that's good because they only had to buy a pair of shoes, one pair. So they got home, they only had those, and they never chewed on anything else. I gave the pup to a pair of my old shoes. My brother don't like that idea. I got to take him away. Remember, this one woman, her daughter broke her arm, and they took him so long to get it confirmed to go get a cast on. It was a week before the cast would come off, and the mother never took her in for it. And the doctor called DCF and told DCF. She sat down with DCF. I got an eyewitness that can back me up. I just got the call in yesterday. That's why I'm not going to take her in to get the cast, because this happened like 8 weeks ago. And they called the doctor, CPS called the doctor, says, when did you When did she send in the referrals? It looks like 8 weeks ago, but it was just called in yesterday. I don't know why. This is where you can't call us on this. You need to keep on top of things. She should have called these CPS on you. Now you're going to be investigated because I was the eyewitness. I'm like, oh boy. Because they asked me, when did it happen? It says, and I said exactly when it happened because I was going to work and she was, I think her mother ran down and I'm like, what's happening? I'll tell you later, Michelle. So she went there and the ambulance left. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I had to go to the store. I couldn't stop. And I felt bad because I wasn't there to help. But what was I going to do? No, it was early in the day. It was I had to go get my check. That's what it was. No, I wish I didn't get my check that day. But we had to eat something. And she even said, I says, it's, and called a little girl over. I says, and the mother bought new wrappings. They should give her the money back to her for that. My friend said, Marcel, that's not going to happen. And as well, there's a shot. But she knows she went in the next day, got the cast off, went back the next week. She was going to get it taken off. The doctor says he wanted her in several weeks ago, but the receptionist never sent it out, the referral out. And when she never did, I finally sent it in. He wanted the little girl to be in the cast for a full 3 weeks. So she stayed in the cast for another 2 weeks after that 1 week checkup. And then she got it taken off. And it did not heal right. Oh, that's nice, Carol. He says he goes, if you want to sue, go ahead and sue, because I'll plead guilty. She goes, no, it's the receptionist. Sue, fire her. And that receptionist got fired for not putting that through. You gotta do these things. You gotta put it through. The doctor says if there's any problems with this, we will bill her. And doctor said, look, because I went with her. She asked the little girl, I cannot remember her name. Does your arm hurt? She goes, no, it's fine now. Sometimes I remember things very well. Sometimes I don't. And a lot of people don't believe me, so I just says, well, you don't have to believe me. Yeah, I know I said she didn't go back in, but she wasn't going to back in, but she did go back in to get the cast on. DCF says it'll show you good parenting thing, whatever. They'll look good on your side if you do go in. But the guy decided to keep it on for 3 weeks because went so long without one. getting old, Carol. Story to tell, yes. Well, it's like when I have, I really like to call them memories. Oh, a puppy. I was trying to see what kind of dog it was. All I know it's black. Sometimes I'll be thinking about two memories and get the stories all mixed up. Because I was talking about something. Dad says, no, no, no. And he told me this. Oh, yeah, that's two stories in one. Because if you remember both of the stories I was trying to talk about, I don't like my sciatic nerve. It makes my thighs go numb. And I already seen a doctor for it, and I told her exactly what I was feeling. Last time I seen a doctor in Rhode Island, and that's sciatic. Well, it's annoying. She goes, yes, it is. There was this little boy. I heard his story. He's on YouTube. He's allergic to just about everything. They said it's something that most likely he will outgrow it, but it could be horrible because basically the only thing he can actually eat is peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Of course, the variety of food will change as he gets older, as his body matures and everything. I need to stop staring at the page. Yeah, imagine you can only eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Mm. Or you're allergic to the sun. And you can go outside if the rays equals to 40. Anything above that, you cannot go out. Or you have to wear the gear. Yeah. Because on Extreme Makeover Home Edition, one of there was a few homes that they did with the kids who were allergic to the sun. One was a teenager, so there was a certain area she could sit outside and the sun won't touch her or anything. But the one was a little boy and he had to wear this outfit. And I seen this one little girl went to school only half days because hers was bad, pretty bad. She had to be covered with the blanket until she got inside, and they had to shut the lights off. Not shut the lights off, shut all the shades and everything. My brother was very sensitive to the sun. He was outside for 10 minutes and he had blisters all over. But it wasn't like that. Yes, you may. I remember an episode of ER when Dr. Green went, it was Christmas, and he got a dog for his daughter. She lived with the mother, And it was so sad because the mother's new husband or new boyfriend got his daughter a couple golden retriever puppies. The dog that he has, oh, Dad, whose dog's it? Well, it's mine. I wanted you to see him. Yeah, look, come look at my dogs. I can't stay, sweetheart. So the boyfriend said, "Oh, please come in." But yeah, I think he felt really uncomfortable. I kind of don't believe in giving animals as gifts during birthdays or anything. I wouldn't say nothing about it and just waited like maybe a week after the Christmas or after the birthday. Say, hey, let's go get a dog, you know. Thank you, Kay. Peace out. Whoo, cold, cold, cold. I just got cold. I don't know why. This woman, she had a golden retriever. They're very nice dogs. It was his first birthday. She goes, I didn't get him a birthday cake, but do you have gifts for him? Yeah, I got him a whole bunch of gifts. Just do you have Rice Krispie treats left over? Because she made tons the other day. Yeah, the few days before that, I went, well, get a good chunk of it out and put a candle in, and I'll hold them up. And he was a big solid fellow, but I held him up, and we both said happy birthday, and she cut that up and let him eat the whole thing. And then he opened all his gifts. He needed new stuffed animals and he got his favorite biscuits and everything. Oh, is he? I mean, is she? That's cool. I've been fine. How are you? Oh, she's been streaming. I was just checking up on Grace because I didn't know that she's been streaming all along. But 5 days ago she did one. Then a month ago she did one. Then 2 months ago she did. So she does them every once in a while. Yeah, just don't expect late night streams like this every single night because it was like 7 or little after 7, and I wanted to go live because I wanted to work on this more. My dad even asked me one time, "Why are you going live again?" I said, "Well, I want to work on the picture, and I don't want my viewers to miss it." He goes, "Well, yeah, that's if you're gonna sit in color, you might as well go live. Unless you want me to stay on here with you, I will." So it's for 10 minutes. All right, okay. So I sat there 10 minutes. He goes, "Okay, get out of here." Oh, excuse me. Sorry. More's coming because I just felt the pain in my tummy. Breathe through the pain. Oh, no thunderstorms tonight. No. Wow, it's going to be getting warmer. You know what that means? That means my dog won't want to go out to go potty, and that's it. She'll play, then go potty, then play more, then want to come in, then she'll fake me out a few times, go into the gate and cries like she wants to go in, and then I go to pick her up. She barks at me and goes the opposite way. That's what she does. There was these the longest living conjoined twins. I found out they passed away quite a few years ago. But anyway, when they were first born, they said no, they couldn't be separated, but they could actually. But as an adult, they found out as an adult, as they were adults, that they could be separated, and they go, heck no. Ronnie and Donnie, that's the names. She is. Then it's down, and she whines and goes back to the gate and says, "Are you going to psych me out again?" She meows. Yeah, right. She whines again, so I open it, and then she does the same thing. I went, "You little, yes, I said it, you little shithead." I sat down. It's almost like she's laughing at me. Come on, Tubbo. Come on, Tubbo, get up. I only sat down because she did it to me so many times. Because before she would only like pee a little piddle, And now it's a little puddle. It's a bigger puddle. My brother says that's good. I know. But when it's cold and wet outside, she goes right away. Quick and right away. She finds a spot and she squats and pees. And then that's it. Tell her to shut her mouth. It's only 8. Why is kids going to bed so early for? And they wonder why kids get up so early. Unless it's, what's today's Thursday? Oh, tomorrow's Friday. No, tomorrow is Good Friday, isn't it? Is tomorrow Good Friday? Oh, so they're off school. Yeah, tell her I said to hush up. It's spring break. Leave them alone. If she wants to sleep in the next day, let them sleep. I mean, oh, fungal. Let them stay up so they'll sleep later in the day. Because my mom did that. If we didn't have to be anywhere, she let us sleep. Even if she had to go to my grandma's and help her, she woke me up and said that she's going to the grandma's. Are you okay by yourself? I went, yeah. I took my shower last night. I'll be up for school in a minute. She said, no, it's week vacation. I went, oh, Dad's picking me up today. It says, yeah, I'll be back in about a couple hours. So I took another shower. I was excited. Took a shower. Took another shower. I ate a good breakfast. That's to me. That's like 2 or 3 bowls of cereal. Yes, I said it. And then I got cleaned up again because I spilled it all over my pajamas and it was everywhere. I put my nightgown back on, so I got cleaned up again and got dressed and packed my clothes. And my dad came at noon. Is the woman next door to us when we lived in before we went into Riverbend. She was yelling at the kids to go back to bed. It was 5 a.m. I yelled out the window, "Shut up!" She goes, "What they woke back to sleep?" She says, "Well, you're the one that puts them to bed at 6." Yeah. Well, this woman always puts kids to bed right after supper because that's what her mother did to her. I said, yeah, but you also had supper later. 6 p.m.'s a little early to go to bed. It was 5 a.m. The kids were like raring to go. They were all dressed and ready, going to the park and then to the beach. So the mother put them in at 6 a.m., 6 p.m. I'm like, you don't put the kids to bed at 6. Then one day I seen him outside at 10 o'clock at night. I yelled at her and she said, yeah. So, okay, this is a little late to be outside. Oh, kids, get inside and realize the time. And after that, she was just slacking off being a parent. I should have shut my mouth. She lost custody of them because she just let them do what they want after that. I'm like, oh, that's not what I meant. Yeah. After the divorce, my mother, we were in Riverbend. My mom never really told me to go to bed. When are you going to bed? I went, soon. She's like looking at me and says, it's getting late. I'm like, Ma, it's only 8:30. Don't worry, I'll get up in the morning. I was not tired. Oh my gosh. Carol, you asked me if you can send a picture, and I typed in the chat, yes, Carol, because you usually have a delay. Oh my gosh. Good Lord have mercy on my soul. She always has a delay, and it's just annoying. Oh, Carol, don't. That's rude. There's this one guy. He knew there was bats um in his attic. As they left to go feed, he closed it up to be smaller and smaller and smaller until they couldn't fit in it no more. And then they went and found another house, and he completely shut it so the bats couldn't get back in. It was either that or setting the place on fire. He almost did it, but of course they're protected, so he would have gotten in trouble. So in other words, first he closed one entrance, and as they were gone, that's when he fixed one side. But he also had to clean up there too. It was gross. The wife says just shovel it from the right side all the way to the left side, and just don't worry about that side until we're all just about done. And she put up on the gas mask and just decided to take the stuff out. And so the husband says just open the window and just shovel outside, and the kids can bury it. And that's what they did. They dug the biggest hole in the driveway before they had it um, done. Yep, and they just shoved it all in there. They had to renovate that house that they bought so much. It was so outdated. It was ridiculous. Downstairs, all the rooms. It looked like a dormitory. In the they heard that the last person that lived there, all the kids shared the one room, and so the husband decided to make it look like a dormitory, and just it's not enough room for the beds. You get up, get dressed, that's it, and you're outside just about all day. I was like, well, where was their toys? I went, you had 4 toys, and that stayed on your bed. I'm like, oh boy, you must be they must be bored. I went, no. Then underneath the bed, they put the rest of the toys. I'm like, oh, they're only allowed to have 4 toys out. But that was a rumor, so they don't even know if that was real. I'm like, I would go senile if I was only allowed to have 4 toys. Like me, I wanted my doll with me, my coloring books with me, and a toy. My mom says, no, one toy at a time. I says, well, I'm bored. And my father says, just, Sandra, just let her play as long as she brings it all. I says, what do you want, Michelle? I said, I want my dolly with me, my coloring books and crayons with me, and my toy. But your doll is a toy. So you can hold on to your doll and color. Okay. So can I leave these while I go put that back? And Dad and my mom says, of course. And the doll is my new sister. This is why your new sister went. She was not nice. That's what I said. My mom says, hey, she's your sister. And she was just bossy, my sister. But I love my sister. My sister knows that. She's just bossy. I love you, Cheryl. She watches my streams. So if anybody's going to pick on me being mean, my sister's watching. She'll kick your ass. Or she'll stick JJ the hound after you. It's not. Well, she's not a hound. She's a great name. Does anybody sometimes when they get ready for bed, they just lay on their bed. They don't even get into your pajamas and just if you're wearing sweats and a t-shirt. Do you sometimes just take off your bra and just lay there in your t-shirt and sweatpants and go to sleep like that? Because I do that a lot. Yeah, I don't even want to diamond paint. I'm looking at them both. I have a lot of diamond painting finished. Yeah, I do that a lot, especially with the dog. But you know what? I don't care if they see me in my pajamas around here. It's not like the see-through. It's not like the lingerie. Well, guys, I'm gonna go to bed now. Well, the dog's gonna go to bed. I'm going to just lay there and watch my videos. So I will see you guys later. Especially in the winter, Courtney, it's warmer just to leave your sweatpants, t-shirt on, and you just put a pair of socks on and get underneath your nice warm blanket. My room's the warmest in this house. Yeah. You don't need blankets in the winter because the heat is, yeah, it's so good. Why, Keely? Are you going to deprive a puppy of sleep? Well, actually, she's already sleeping. Don't worry. Oh, guess what? When the book is closed, we're safe from him. No, don't close the book. There we go. He's okay now. He's gone. You can't hear it even more. This one woman wanted to see what the dog would do, Courtney, and gave the dog a warhead. The dog took it and held it and then spit it out and then gagged. It went to the water and he's like shaking his head. It was so funny. It was hilarious. All right, bye guys. Love, don't judge. Peace out.